Hi everyone, this is Justina from Magpie and Mockingbird, and I am so excited to share my latest project with you. This was inspired by Create with Martha Tucker, and I will put her link for her free tutorial at the bottom, and let's dive in. All right, so for this mini album, I use 6x6 paper from the Spooktacular Halloween from Echo Park. And I also used some of the ephemera from that kit as well as the stickers. And I just loved how it turned out. You can see it has, the classic Halloween colors, but also has mints and light pinks, and it just so beautiful. Okay, so this is made for 6x6 surfaces, and I have a black glitter spine on both sides, and the back matches the front, and I just kept it plain so it would lay flat. All right, let's dive in. It's a magnetic closure. It opens up, and we have some of our fun decorations here from the kits, and lots and lots of tuck spots and flaps and all kinds of things. I'm excited to dive in. Okay, so this first pocket has If You Got It Haunted and Let's Get Scary. All right, and these flip open, and I have white cardstock in there. So you either could mat a photo, and that would be a great spot for a 3x3 photograph or a 2x3. And then you could also use this to journal or mat and journal, up to you. And this one is the same format, and again, a 3x3 will easily fit inside here. You can use it to journal. This is a gusseted pocket. It's got lots of nice space in here, and you could easily tuck a 4x6 photograph right in that pocket. So, and look at these decorations with the candy, and oh, this paper was just so much fun to work with. I loved it. And I mean, I think I showed you the remnants of my paper pad. I don't have a full sheet left in this. So fantastic way to use up a 6x6 paper pad. Okay, so this is actually being held on with a magnetic closure, and this comes down. All right, and then you have space here. I left it plain with a tuck spot. All right, so there's this little card if you wanted to journal directly on this card. Or, I mean, you could do a 4x6 photo there with room to spare. So lots of great space. Tuck this back in. All right, and then over here, I glued these down in such a way that you have two tuck spots. So, I mean, you could do another 4x6 if you wanted to. There's space for that. Or you could put in, two 3x3s, one here and one here. Completely up to you. Just lots of space for you to decide. And then this flips up. All right, and you have a 6x6 spot here to um, journal, mat photos, whatever you'd like to do. And up here is a belly band, and it's a good size belly band, so you could maybe pushing it with a 4x6 with this, but you could absolutely tuck some 3x3 photos in here. And then I have this little cut apart that says spooky vibes only, and it opens up to, again, you could do a photograph, you could journal, you could do both, whatever you'd like to do. And that tucks back in here. Okay, so this flips down and this flips up, and then we come over here to our sideways waterfall. I had so much fun making this. This is from the ephemera pack. So the ephemera pack that comes with Spooktacular Halloween, and I used black eyelash yarn to go through and string each of these letters on. The whole waterfall is held down with this magnetic flap. All right, you can see the Boo Crew right here. And then each of these pages flips. Now I left this plain on the back. I didn't want to bulk it up and then have you potentially map pictures and bulk it up more and then have this, bulging. So it is plain on the back, but lots of space to, map photographs. You could get a white gel pen and journal. So we have that beautiful mint green background with the ghosts. We have these little witch stocking feet and the bats, and these have all different kinds of coffins and characters, and then just a mix of the Boo Crew again. And you can see, I mean, it's quite a bit of space. You would have to trim it slightly. Oh, actually, no, you don't have to trim it at all. A 4x6 would fit right here, and you still have space to journal on the side. So for a little album, there is so much space in here. Okay, so this closes and then this flips, okay? And again, we have a gusseted pocket right here, actually two pockets. So it says, it's the spooky season. And again, there is a space in here for you to mat or journal. And then this sweet little picture with the witch and the skeleton, the vampire, the mummy, and the ghost. I just love, I love the colors. I love that everything is cheerful. I don't like spooky Halloween. I don't like gory Halloween. So like this set, this is me. This just kind of lighthearted, cheerful, cartoony. Okay, and again, it's matted there, so you could do whatever you like with those. And then in this pocket is quite deep. You could easily put your 4x6 photos in there with no issue. And it's just got a sweet little pumpkin space here. You could even do a little, 2x3 right there. And the inside has that white space again. So up to you how you want to use that pocket. And then this opens up and you have two 6x6 spaces. So plenty of room, if you wanted to put down photos and journal. I mean, you could do a collage of photos because there's space, right? So up to you what you want to do with that space. And again, it's in this gorgeous Echo Park paper. All right, moving on to our last page. This page is meant to mirror this page. So it's all the same thing with the gusseted deep pocket. All right, and again, it's matted, but this one opens sideways. Okay, and because it's gusseted, you have all the space. You can put your 4x6 photo there with no issue. Okay, and then this flips down. And again, we have the little tuck spot down here. I love these little haunted houses, this little neighborhood. All right, little tuck spot here, blank on the back for whatever you like to do. And again, it's big enough that you could do a 4x6 photo right there. I love that it's a sweet little journal, but it has so much space. Okay, coming back up here, again, it has the tuck spots in the picture. So you could tuck something in here or here, okay? And then it opens up and you have a 4x6 space. Again, you could mat a photograph there. Then for this, I mean, you could put your 4x6 right over the top if you wanted to, but I also did this in such a way that it could be a tuck space. If you'd rather tuck something in, perhaps journal right on this back paper, whatever you'd want to do with it. All right, and so that goes down. This clicks. Love that sound. Okay, and that is the journal. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Can't wait to show you my next one. Goodbye for now.